Hey everyone, just wanted to do a video of the Tag Heuer connected module 45 after 1 week's use. I've taken it off the charger at 8 o'clock and it's at 82%. The first thing right off the bat is this thing is the worst with battery management. Worst. I think every Android Wear watch is the worst. If you look at the Samsung Gear S3 Frontier, and you look at the Apple Watch, both of them know how to manage battery properly. With the Apple Watch, I was seeing about 65 to 70% after a 7 to 9, 10 o'clock. 7 a.m. to 10 o'clock, I was seeing about 65 to 70% left. On the Samsung Gear S3, I was seeing I was seeing about the same. I didn't have the always on display because I can't use it with my tattoos. It just doesn't work. Maybe it would have been double that. So I probably would have saw, anywhere between 30 and 40% left at the end of, a 16, 18-hour day. This thing is just a piece of junk for the money you spend for it. Honestly, I would not let anyone buy it. For one, the band is the most uncomfortable band. I actually had to reverse my band. If you notice, it's reversed because it has to sit so high up because I have small wrists. So I had no choice but to reverse it, or else it dug into my bone right here. So now it sits over here. You can actually see the indent on the band where it sits. So the only way to fix this is to buy the metal band. But the metal band is $760 for a stupid metal band. And another bad thing, you have to use their band because this connection up here is a proprietary connection. So let me see if I can show you actually. So if we take, so you press this little button here, right? Pops out. Okay, so now it comes off. So then if you push the button again, there you go. See, it uses this proprietary hook. So you have to use their bands. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. So this buckle, $260 for just the buckle. Come on, like, this is just ridiculous. I mean, if you're gonna spend this much money on a smartwatch, then I want a 2-day battery life. I want you to cram good technology into it and get a big battery into it. So battery is horrible. End of the day, I mean, it's a hit or miss. I've gone some days where I've gotten up, taken it off the charger at 6 in the morning, and by the time 9 p.m. comes, I'm at 50% left. That's great. That's awesome. 50%? That's good because that's what I expect. Using the watch, getting notifications, responding by voice, 50%. But then there's some days where it's 20%. And same exact activity. Now, if you try to use the watch and try to download a new watch face, try to download an app and interact with the app, try to use Google Maps, any of that, your battery life's done. This isn't going to last you 12 to 16, 18 hours. And that's bull, because the Samsung Gear S3 and the Apple Watch, both, you can play with them and they're fine. My Apple Watch, I played with. I used to change the watch face. I used to update complications. I used to do everything, and I would still go to bed, and it would be 50% left. Same thing with the Gear S3. And the Gear S3 I used to use on LTE only, just to test a bunch of stuff. And I had great battery life. It was actually the same as being connected through Bluetooth. So after owning it for a week, would I recommend it? Nope. Don't buy this. We need to all band together and tell Tag that they are releasing horrible products. Who cares that it looks like a Tag if you can't get the inner functions to work properly? Intel, come on. Why would you team up with Intel? They make CPUs for PCs. They don't make them for wearables. You should have used the Qualcomm 2100 that was designed for better battery management. I mean, and for the price you pay for this thing, come on. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I don't like the band because it doesn't fit me right. My only option is to upgrade to the steel band for $760. I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. Now, if Tag wants to send me one for free, sure, I'll take it. But I'm not doing it. And I'm being honest, about this review and stuff like that. Another thing I hate is the watch faces. The watch faces that come from Tag are garbage. Even this Tag Studio where you can design one. So the Tag Studio allows you to only design their watches. So you have the one that has one complication, one that has two, one that has three. Then you have the themable one which has three. But it's very limited to what you can do. I don't like them. I don't think they spent any time on designing them whatsoever. Right now I am using this one, which is the one that's made by Us Too. I think they make a really good watch face because their watch face is like this one here. When you press on it, see, I press on the screen so many damn times. It's like transparent. I don't think you can see it, but you just saw how it was transparent. It's hard to see. So anyways, when you're looking at the watch, not on camera, the hands are a little bit transparent over the complication, so you can see it better. So I've been using this one just today. The one I've been using the most is the Ultimate Watch 2. And that's just because it allows me to have 4 complications plus a large complication. But I'm seeing a lot of Android system usage in the battery stat. So I wanted to see if it's caused by this watch face. So I'm just using this one today, which has only got 3 complications in it, which is fine. I wish it had more. I've reached out to Us Too. And said I need something that's got 4 to 6 complications with 1 large, and they said they don't have any other than the ones called Looks, and those are only on the LG Watch Sport and Style. So I told them that they need to release that to all Android Wear, and they said that's on the top of their list, or they're just going to design another one like it. The reason why I like their watch faces is this reason alone. You actually pick on the watch face where you want it, right? So that's what's going to be there. You also have the backgrounds, the styles, unread notifications, right? You want to see how complicated it is to set complications on this watch face? You got to go to dials. Then look at this. See these external? You got to know which each one means to put one on. It's ridiculous. So I've reached out to them and said, why can one watch face make it, but the other one can't? So it's just like Google Elements. Google Elements ones on the dev preview were one of the best stock, standard, minimal watch faces because it showed you where the complication was. So I'm going to use this one. I really like the large one because I use it for the weather and it tells me this and that, but I'm okay with just the weather icon, the battery. And then I hate analog time. I love the way it looks, but I always do the digital time with the date. So, what else can I say about, really this watch? Is it worth the money? No, absolutely not. Because titanium, is titanium really that expensive? It's made out of titanium. This is the titanium version. Titanium buckle. If it's that expensive, what about changing it over to aluminum? They make an aluminum version. It's $50 cheaper. The components on the inside are not any more expensive than the components of the LG Watch Sport, which has LTE built into it. So it has an added technology. Okay, so we have sapphire crystal screen. Okay, that is a little bit more expensive, right? But the Huawei watch put that in theirs, and it was only $50 more when that first launched. So why can't they do it with this one? I just don't get it. Honestly, I really don't know what to say. If you got money to burn, yeah, buy it. You might as well. I mean, I ended up getting mine for free. I didn't have to pay a dime for this. All they needed was reviews, and now they're letting me keep it. So I got lucky. I'm not always lucky. I always have to buy. I've owned every single, and when I say every single, I mean every single Android Wear watch. And I started from the beginning, 2014. I had the LG watch, whatever it was called, and then I got the R. Then I had the Moto 360, then I got the LG Watch R, and then I went from there. I've owned every one. The longest one I've owned was the Urbane 2 LTE. And then I even had the original Tag Heuer connected one, which had a great screen, by the way, because you could see it outside. I've had all the Samsung ones. I had the Gear S2s. I had the original Gear S. I had the Gear Neo, the original Gear, the one with the camera on the strap. Man, I even did the beta test for Alerter, which was the BlackBerry smartwatch before Pebble became Pebble. It was Eric's company, and then he formed Pebble. So I've owned every Pebble watch. I've owned every single one. So when I talk about functionality and look and style, all I care about is battery life. I mean, they all look like a watch now. They all are round. I mean, some are still square. They look like a watch. A smartwatch should look like a watch, right? That's what everyone says. I mean, I love the Apple Watch because it was square. It didn't look like a watch. It looked like a piece of tech. You know, it worked. Battery life was phenomenal. I would go 5 hours and drop 98%. I would drop 2% to 98%. This thing, I take this off the charger, go down, make my coffee, get ready for work. Boom, it's down 1%. Start up my car, get in my car, it's down 2%. It drops battery. I mean, I can't, it's either anywhere between 2.5 to maybe 4% an hour, depending on what you're doing. I guess that's good. But compared to Samsung, compared to Apple Watch, that's not good at all. We should be seeing 1% drain with just normal usage. Yeah, if I shut off the always on screen, but why do I want to? That's what I hated about the Apple Watch. It's why I got rid of the Samsung Gear S3 Frontier, because the always on display wouldn't work because the sensors weren't reading that it was on my wrist. So why the hell would I not want to use a function that's there, always on display? That's why I hated the Moto 360. So, I mean, I can rant and rave about this thing over and over. Battery life is the biggest issue. The next biggest issue is no speaker. No speaker. It is 2017. Any watch or any manufacturer that's going to release an Android Wear watch is stupid to not put a speaker in it. Even the LG Watch Style doesn't have a speaker, and that is dumb. Needs to have a speaker. Why? Because when I am away from my phone, still connected through Bluetooth, I want to be able to pick up the phone call from the watch. I don't want to run to my phone like a moron. I got to do that. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly, I think I'm going to end up going maybe back to the LG Watch Sport that I have. I haven't made up my mind yet. I kind of want Tag to see if they'll send me the metal band for free, just to try it out. The problem is I can't really wear metal band at my work because it interferes with a lot of stuff. So I don't know what they would say about it, if they would want me to remove the metal band. That's why when I got this one, I went with the vulcanized rubber. So I don't know. My biggest thing is finding a watch face that I like. I cannot find one that I like. I've tried the Ultimate Watch 2. I've tried 2 Elements by Rich Face. I've tried the Puji. I can never pronounce it. I've tried Watch R. And I've tried this one, which is called Moods from Us 2, and it's like 4 different watch faces, or 5. And they don't have enough complications. The Ultimate R has enough, has 4, well, you can go up to 8, but it has 4 plus the 1 large, which is nice. But I'm just wondering if my Android system usage is because of that, so I'm just testing this one out, but that's the one I've been going to. All the other ones have 3 to 4 complications. Not enough. I want 4 on the bottom or 4 on the top and 1 large on the bottom. I want enough. I want to be able to have customization where, like an unread, you notice a little blue dot? telling me I have an unread notification. I also use Zoopaware complications, which shows me the icon and how many of what I got. So I can just quickly glance, and I know, oh, I got 4 emails, or I got 2 Allo messages, or I got a Hangout message, or something like that. So, and I mean, Ultimate Watch 2, yeah, gave me the complications I need. Supports up to 8, all external if I want. Awesome, but finding where they go is an absolute nightmare. I had to reach out to the developer and say, hey, I need a map on where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 go. And it basically goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if you use the 4 and then the 1 large, it's like 1, 2, 5, and 6. It's stupid the way it's designed. The way Us 2 did it and the way Google Elements did it is the best way. Because you look at the watch face and say, yep, I want it right there. You pick it, boom, you're good to go. I'm going to stick with this one and play it out. I mean, honestly, I would like to have steps. I would like to have the Zoopaware on it, and I would like to have the conditions of it. So now I'm at what? I got the 3 here plus Zoopaware plus steps and conditions. So I need 6, and they're not there. And for Google not to have released their own watch faces like they did with the preview build, shame on them. They should have said, hey, here's 2 that we got for you, a digital elements, analog elements, here you go, and you can, build on top, put all your complications and stuff. They didn't do that. So, alright, I mean, that's my rant for this. I don't want to get this too long. I don't recommend this watch, bottom line, because of battery life alone, because of, if you don't have big wrists, no, I'll put it on my wrist and show you. And remember, I said I had to put the buckle backwards. So that's it on my wrist. So yeah, it looks big. And you can see where the buckle bothers me. I had to move it here because it really bothered me here. And it's a little loose. Like, you can see all the air. I mean, it just doesn't fit me right. It really needs to be tighter. So, but I'm chugging along with it. I like the fact that you can basically go swimming with it. It's 50 meters. It's got sapphire display, which is nice. I just wish they would have just made it a little bit smaller. Maybe not all this stuff up here. Maybe removed all this and just smushed the lugs up a little bit better. Rotating crown would be nice, but other than that, it works. Alright guys, subscribe and leave comments. Thanks.